Do you know how I know it's obvious? Even though he's entertaining, to a degree, that he took the money. This guy. Just like Alex Jones. Well, Alex Jones for different reasons. I don't think Alex Jones did till his bankruptcy deal. And I think they got something very bad on him. Very bad on him. You should just take his content at face value, where, oh, he's a victim because they're going to find something on him, regardless if it's illegal or not. They'll create it. Same two lips then say, oh, I accidentally turned over all the contents of my cell phone. Ooh, look, see, they didn't get nothing on me. But then that contradicts everything he's been saying for 20 years. He never reconciled that. That's how you know what these guys have taken the money. Tim Pool's another example. Taking the money. I think Tim Pool will probably, maybe, and this guy have the most credibility. Because this guy calls himself a jester. At least. Tim Pool just keeps it middle of the road, as least controversial. He avoids catchphrases, blah, blah, blah. But you know how I know this guy does? Because he says if you work hard, it'll pay off. That's just a bull-faced fucking lie. For everything he says, for all that, to trying to prove himself as an intellectual, to say that hard work always pays off. That just means when guys like this who talk, say something, and no offense to him, whatever, do whatever he wants. I ain't got nothing against him. I don't think they necessarily got anything on him. I just think he's smart enough to know they could manufacture something on him. When guys like that tell you that hard work always pays off, what he means is, what he's saying, he's talking to his donors, right? That's a cue to his donors. His what do you call them? His funders. He's telling them that the game is rigged in our favor. I got the intel. Keep it up. We're winning. But I don't think it necessarily got anything on him. But I think that's why, if you go back and look at when him and this clavicular and I don't know the other guy. There was probably some other people. I don't know, when they showed up at Andrew Tate's house and they went. I don't know. I say it like it was just all not planned. When they went to Andrew Tate's and they went to a club and Andrew Tate, he actually mumbled something to his to the camera, like, oh God, when they were in the club, like like he knew something. Andrew Tate knew something. Like, the feds are here. They're gonna get me involved in something I don't want to be involved in. And it was the DJ's music they played that started the incident. That was the beginning of his so-called demise, right? Where he just started, like, ratting on himself and da 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 da. Supposedly, I don't know if that's even true or not, because you are allowed to slander yourself, right? You can slander yourself. Doesn't mean it's credible. Doesn't mean it's credible at all. It just means he lives in a different reality than other people live in. I mean, he's dual citizenships of, I know of, at least two countries, right? The UK and the United States. He was a legal resident of Romania. Hell, if I know what the legal now. See, I'm not gonna go look that up. What's the legal age of consent in Romania? I think I've heard in Canada it's like 14 or some shit like that, with the guardian's permission. So if he may actually be a legal resident of Dubai. Hell, I have no idea what the age of consent is in Dubai. If he said he was dating a 15-year-old, whatever, I don't know. From what I've heard, that's probably, I mean, that doesn't even sound illegal. Now, it would be illegal for a U.S. citizen to go there for that. That's called sex tourism. People do it. They go to Taiwan or in places like this. But as a legal resident, where he owns property, to an American, that's just crazy cuckoo talk. But in Dubai, is that even not legal? I don't know. I don't look it up because I don't want that kind of research on my thing. But I know Canada, I think it's 14 or 16. So when he says something like that sounds crazy, that may be he's setting a trap, but it's unnecessary because they're just going to use it on him anyway because the people don't understand what these people live in different countries. They own properties in 10, 15 countries. Some even more. A billionaire could own, who the hell knows? We don't know. They don't have to tell us. It's not like Joe Blow billionaire's got to say, I own 50 houses in 12 countries. They don't have to tell us that. You could live next door to one of them. They may just have a really great job. They make 300 grand a year doing some bullshit. All their real job is just to convince people they're competent at their job where they make a lot of money. Because they're just some sort of an aristocrat or something. So, anyway, when a guy like this tells you hard work pays off, that's a cue to his funders. Just the game's rigged. We're still in on it. The money's still flowing. So my point, what I would be saying of this is I would just watch a guy like this for maybe 30, 40 minutes because it's entertaining. I'm not gaining anything out of it. I know this guy, Pastor Manning. He's like, oh, Pastor Manning. Oh, yeah. He's so fun. I was listening to Pastor Manning when he had like less than 200 subscribers on YouTube. I'm not even kidding. 200. I was following Demcad 20 years ago. Da Vinci. I remember Da Vinci video where he said, I'm begging you. I think there's a video about making pancakes. He was eating pancakes. I'm begging you to buy Bitcoin. I think they were like $1 a piece. I went as far as I found where to buy them. I was on the site. I put in, I don't know, I'm making like 50 grand a year, which was decent back then. The more than I'm making now. I don't know, 300, 400, 600. I don't know what I was going to buy. I said, okay. I mean, I went click purchase. I had my credit card out. Put in my number, everything. It said, enter your crypto. I'm like, what the fuck is a crypto wallet? And you see, back then, this wasn't like internet, wasn't like it is now. You wanted to watch a YouTube video, it might have took 20 minutes for it to fucking upload. It wasn't like I could just go on AI and go, hey, how do I get a crypto wallet? It would take like 6 years of research, even with the internet. But I knew all this shit, man. Shit people still haven't caught on to. Shit Alex Jones has never talked about. I need to do a video out what Alex Jones doesn't talk about. Shit people don't ever talk about. And in that video, I'm going to tell you why Alex Jones doesn't talk about it. Because I believe that Bill Hicks shit. I believe it. And I'm going to tell you why he spreads just blatant disinformation about Obama that he knows is and I'm going to tell you why. I might do it tonight, as a matter of fact. So the point of the video is the game is rigged. Even for somebody who's outsider and disadvantaged like this guy who gets beat to hell every day and he takes it. See, he don't call himself a warrior, he calls himself a gesture because he takes it. But he still gets paid. That's all. I like him personally. He's probably a great guy. Now, who knows why they got him? I recruited him, whatever. Oh, I don't think they use the word recruit. I don't think when they... That's the thing. I don't think they have to recruit, right? It's a different type of an arrangement these people work with. It's not a recruitment. There's another thing about Alex. Always tried to recruit me. The CIA tried to recruit. I don't think they recruit. I don't think you're left to make the decision to make a video. Well, the CIA tried to recruit me. I don't think there is any try. I don't think there is any recruit. I think they say, hey, this is the way it is. All these people are all of them, feds. I don't think Andrew Tate was. He was one of the guys that did the not recruiting thing, I think, maybe. Or above them. There are people that are above them. I've known some. And their shit is just... They're nuts. The way they think is just sometimes out of the fucking line, man. I saved one of these guys' life, basically, with my knowledge I'd learned from kinesiology major. He's having medical issues, and I was like, let me get a little medical history here, because these guys in and out of the hospital for years, every month or so, every 2 months, every 3 months was a long time. I'm like, let me ask you a few questions, man. I don't want to get involved, but anyway, this guy 2-3 months later, this guy's a jet setter all of a sudden, and then he goes out of his way to absolutely fuck me over, and it was like, they would look bad because I not only did something for them that a doctor didn't do but should have been able to do, but they don't. They don't do it to anybody, even me, who I know a lot more shit than these guys that I know turned down being a high level fed. They got up to the top and got out. And then, but it's like it makes them look bad, not only because a doctor didn't do something that I could figure out with a few questions, and a doctor should have seen with just basic medical history. But it was like, now we look bad because we didn't know that, and the doctors didn't help us when it was a simple fix to save them this shit. So it's like, we're going to fuck this guy over and prove that we're better than him. That's the kind of shit Andrew Tate was part of, above that, I think. But when these guys come knocking, they're still fucked. The federoonies. It don't matter if you're above them or not. When the federoonies do come knocking, they're fucked.